tea. With great advice, I know who I should go see. Around Town Radio Show is where I go for the latest planned info.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the program today. We are live at noon with the Nooner here for All Around Town Radio's Wednesday with the Band. And without any further, we are going to bring some folks into the show, and we're going to talk about an event going on Saturday in Delhi. Let's say hi to, look up there, Bill from Bacchus Entertainment. How are you, buddy?
Doing well. How are you today?
Good to see you. I've got Tiffany from the Delhi Events Center joining us. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
And the one and the only Bob Cushing.
Thank God.
Local musician. Yes. How are you guys? Good to see you with us. We're going to hit it up. Let's hit it up today. Let's talk about this event. We've got a lot to talk about. It is the inaugural Delhi on Tap. And Bill, why don't you take a little backgrounder for us here and let everybody know what's shaking in the world of Delhi on Tap.
Well, we've obviously done several beer-centered events. The Delhi Event Center just opened up about 5 months ago. They have an immaculate space to do events. So our friends over at Westside Brewing gave us a call a couple months ago, said, we want to do a beer event at this new place. What can we do? So we started putting it together. We've got 16 breweries coming. We've got 4 great musicians. We've got Forgotten Pet Rescue is going to come with some concessions. We've got the Kid Cop raffle. We've got lots of great, the Cincy Hat by Dick Harris is going to be there. Wretched Sweet, Moonshine Chocolate is going to be there. Nutterific, cheese bread, and nuts are going to be. We've got all kinds of cool stuff that's going to be there this Saturday.
Sounds like some great things happening. And Bill, just so you know, you are cutting in and out a little bit, so we'll try to ad-lib some of this, but you're still losing a little bit of your Wi-Fi there. Tiffany, tell me about the event center. Brand new facility. I hear it's gorgeous. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, brand new. We opened up about 5 months ago. So we have a main event space that can hold up to 300 people. We can do anything from weddings, baby showers, bridal showers, corporate events, any sort of big party. We also have 2 smaller event rooms that hold up to 40 people. So something a little more intimate, like smaller baby showers or smaller bridal showers that it's getting booked out for pretty often.
Now, is this a municipal facility or is it just a corporate facility that you guys are doing? It's not owned by the Delhi community, right?
It's owned by the Delhi Township, actually.
It is. Okay,
Yep.
so it is basically a public type funded
Yeah,
event
so
center.
yeah, we are actually open to the public Monday through Friday for business hours. So people are welcome to come in and use the open facility just to, sit, do any sort of work that they want to do, just to get out of the house, basically.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Sounds beautiful, and I've seen a few of the promo photos and stuff from it. It looks like a wonderful place, and there's such a need for these facilities across, and it's great when a municipality kind of comes together and makes something like that happen, because so many people looking for events and places to bring their event. And Bill, you've been putting these on. I know we've talked in the past, the Oakley Beer Fest, all those things. We've done a lot of these together.
Oh, yeah.
Why the passion for this and the breweries? I mean, you putting together with 16 breweries and all these other people. That's a big task, buddy.
Yeah. Talk about Beer Fest. That's returning May 17th. We're going to have over 40 breweries at that event.
Wow.
Obviously, that'll be outside. This is an indoor event. It is going to be February 22nd. I've had multiple people ask me. Let me just throw in there that, yes, it is indoors this Saturday. It's February 22nd, folks.
Thank goodness. Yes.
But Bacchus Entertainment is a small business. It's family owned. Small businesses. So that's kind of where the passion comes from, is, not only to get local artists together to play some music, but to help shine a light on some of these breweries, Westside Brewing, Northwood Cider Company. We even got Hearth Brewing coming out of Harrison. Esoteric is a smaller brewery. but we got some of the big boys coming. Ryan Geis is going to be there. Braxton's going to be there. We even got Sun King coming out of Indianapolis. So we've got a good group of, entrepreneurs that are, self-distributors and really passionate about their beer and passionate about their business, which makes me even more passionate about their business. So.
Well, and besides that, what we do here on our show, obviously, is feature local music, and it features local music as well. And you've got some great artists coming in to play this event. Yeah. You want to talk about that? And then we'll talk to Bob down here in the corner, too.
Yeah, so, we have Ryan Alford coming. If you've not seen him, we book with him a lot because he's phenomenal. Same with Megan Richardson. And we got Tyler Moore and, of course, Bob Cushing. So West Side legend, it only made sense to bring him to the Delhi on Tap. We'll also be doing an after party with Bob over at Long Shots off at Ebenezer afterwards. So the event goes from 4 to 8, but we're going to keep the beer flowing and the tunes going past that over at Long Shots. So you'll get 2 chances to hear Bob play, and I bet there'll be 2 different playlists, right, Bob?
Of course. I've got a song list of about 500 songs, so I could probably play for a week straight and not play the same song twice. So.
And Bob, you're recently back from Florida, and glad to have you back, by the way.
Don't
always
rub it in.
Bob. yeah. Thanks for bringing the cold weather here.
Well, if it's any consolation, the place I came from got 8 inches.
Yeah,
first time it snowed in Florida since 1954. So go figure.
Yeah, I saw that. That's terrible. But Bob, for folks that may not know you, and you are a legend in the west side of Cincinnati, obviously,
and in my own mind.
Tell us what you do. Tell us what you play. Some of the songs people might hear you do as they come in and see this event.
I do classic rock, classic country. I got 7 CDs of my own out. I'm on every jukebox in the world. Also on every streaming service in the world. And I will have a copy of my song list up the front of the stage so people can come up and grab one and just yell stuff at me, and I'll play whatever you want to hear.
You gonna play the phone song?
Yes.
Like that, I do.
That'll be my first request of the evening. You got it.
All right, buddy. And there's so much going on at this event. Music. Talk about. You said you had some food vendors and people like that coming in. Bill, who else you got coming in for that?
Yeah, so we've got Moonshine Chocolate. They're coming in. They actually produce chocolate bars and that kind of stuff out of moonshine. So
there we go.
Yeah,
yum. Can we all raise our hand to that?
Right. We've got Java Jackets. They're going to bring in, cookies, coffee, hot chocolate, some other sweets. They're a local Delhi brand. We've got Utterific, Nutterific. So they do like a cheese spread. They also have hot nuts, which if you ever had their sweet nuts, they're to die for.
Amazing. Yes. They are.
And then we've got Forgotten Pet Rescue is going to set up a concession stand. They're going to have kind of the normal stuff, chips, pretzels, Slim Jims, Coke. We will also have a full bar there. So Delhi Event Center will have a full bar. So there will be, if you go through your drink tickets or, maybe some of the exotic brands that we're bringing out aren't your cup of tea, or you want to mix in a shot of whiskey with it, you'll be able to do that as well. So
perfect. It sounds like a wonderful event. And let's talk about ticketing for a minute, and then I want to get back to Tiffany about something with the event center here. But ticketing, I understand there are VIP tickets and general admission tickets, and there's a discounted price on those through Friday. So why don't you talk about that, Bill?
So right now we've got just a couple of VIP tickets remaining. The VIP tickets, you get a swag bag. Nice, and it's got all kinds of goodies in it, including snacks. So I'll wait till I'll show what's the rest of them there. But anybody that bought a VIP table or VIP ticket will get one of these swag bags. Very nice. And there'll be all kinds of fun stuff for you to get there. Plenty of general admission tickets left. I will say this, that the beer is limited. Some of the stuff that we're bringing in is a limited release. So the VIPs get in at 3:00 as opposed to general admission at 4. I would recommend even if you don't want to do the VIP, be there at 4 because, by 7 or 8, some of the cooler beer will definitely be gone. Because, like I said, there are some limited releases that we're bringing in.
And what time does the music start, Bill?
The music starts at 3.
3 o'clock with the VIP. Okay.
With the VIP, yep.
Do you have the list of who's playing? Do you know who's playing first and who's closing it out?
It's going to be Megan Richardson, followed by Bob Cushing. Then it would be Ryan Alford. And then Corey Tyler Moore will finish off the night.
Perfect.
And then, of course, we'll go down the street to see Bob again. So
yeah, Bob will be playing all day. That's right. I want to drop down to Tiffany for just a minute. Tiffany, if I wanted to come to Delhi and rent your facility and do a little event there, tell us how to make that happen.
Yeah, so you can either call or you can go on the website and inquire about it, and then I'll reach out to you and we will set up a meeting to come view the space, and then really we just go from there.
Okay, tell us what your website is, if you will.
Yeah, DelhiEventCenter.com. And then there is a tab at the top that says Inquire, and it will take you to a form to fill out, and that form will be sent straight to me.
There we go. All right. That's how we do it. That's how we get into the Delhi Event Center. Brand new facility. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
brand new facility.
Tons of parking. If you're ever on Delhi Pike, you know where Wild Mike's is. It is literally in the same parking lot, so you can't miss it. It's dead smack in the middle of Delhi Pike, right next to Wild Mike's.
And located at 5031 Delhi Pike in Cincinnati, a Cincinnati address, right? Delhi.
It is a Cincinnati address, yep.
Yes. Okay, perfect. And Bill, you want to talk about those ticket pricing again? I don't know if you mentioned that. I didn't catch it. If you did, I was doing some typing.
Right now, general admission pricing, a pre-sale, which will go up until 6 o'clock on Friday, is only $9.99. That includes 10 5-ounce pours. So there's an opportunity if you want to try more than 10 beers that we have a $20 add-on to that. But you get 10 5-ounce pours that you can try anything you want. So like I said, we've got Alexander Brewing Company coming, Ryan Geist, Braxton, Sun King, Hearth. If you're a VIP, you will get a full bottle of the Little Kings.
That takes me back.
Oh yeah, we got the Little Killers coming.
Oh, high school flashback.
Oh yeah, Sam Adams is bringing their light beer, which is pretty tasty. We've got Sonder Brewing, so there's lots of cool beers. Municipal Brewworks is coming down from Hamilton, so there's lots of cool beer. We'll put the beer list is done. It's ready to go. We're gonna probably throw that up there Friday night, so you can kind of hone in on what beers you want to, dive into right away. So
you can be prepared and ready when you show up.
Yep.
And I understand the VIP gets 20 5-ounce pours. So that's
20.
That's incredible.
They get the swag bag, which has a snack in it. And they also get in an hour early.
Perfect.
So
and the
you
music
get an
will be going there and
opportunity to get
everything.
some of those earlier brews that, some of the stuff we can only get, like 12, 20 ounce bottles of, or just a case because it's either out super early and hasn't been made for sale yet, or it's just something like the one we have from Ryan Geist is, it's $150 a case. So
Gotcha.
I'm not going to announce what that is yet because I want it to be a surprise, but we've got some cool stuff that I guarantee you've never tried before.
And we know that a lot of people are going to watch this show after we're live. It's the noon time on the live is not always the biggest viewership, but we're going to have people watching. So Bill will share this to his page on Bacchus Entertainment and the Delhi on Tap page. So if you have a question about the event, drop it in the comments today, and Bill will answer that, or I'll try to get it to him if he doesn't see it. And if you have a question about the Delhi Event Center as well, we'll get those to Tiffany. So drop those in the comments as well. She mentioned that in the show there on how to contact her and be a part of that. So look that up. I always love a new place to hold events because, Tiffany, it's great. There's so many of them that are booked out for a year at a time and all that. And it becomes tough to find places, especially if you're trying to do an event on short notice, or, you have an event, like you said, a 40-person event where you just want to come in and do a shower or something in the place. It's tough to find space. And you guys have made that available. And I love what Bill said. You got plenty of parking.
Yep,
that's a
tons of
key too.
parking, tons of availability.
That's a huge key. And so I hope everybody reaches out to you that watches this, is interested in booking a little space there, whether it's a family reunion or a major event like this one, Delhi on Tap. Is this your first beer event?
It is, yep.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
Those are always a learning curve for everybody. It'll be fun.
We're ready for it.
It will. I'm sure you are. And I look so forward to this event. And now talk about the other artists for just a minute, Bill. You mentioned their names, but I know we've had, I think, Ryan on the show before, but mention the artists that are playing besides Bob, and then we'll get back to our friend Shaky Bob down there with the camera in the bottom. All right.
So, Megan Richardson, she obviously plays on her own, but she's also the front woman for a band called Sugar Daddy. You may have seen her playing at Ruby's. You may have seen her on Fountain Square. You've definitely seen her at Element Eatery. We just had her at the Vault this past Friday and just absolutely tore the house down on Valentine's Day. So great voice, big voice, plays the keys. And then, of course, Corey's been around for, it seems like, almost as long as Bob, coming up from Kentucky.
That's ancient history.
Right. He plays a little more country, a little more rock. Definitely hear some Luke Bryan, some Luke Combs out of him, that kind of stuff. So if you like the country music, you like the rock. And then, of course, Megan will play anything from Adele to Celine Dion, and she has the voice to do it. So the VIPs are going to get a treat, as she is the one that will be starting the show off that day. So,
what a cool lineup! And Bob, you going to do Mississippi Queen?
No, no. I just sing that at the open jam night at the Bell and Bear.
I know.
Kara showed me for that plug too, but I'll be coming back there shortly. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get myself a little more financially on my feet, shall we say, because I basically moved back to Cincinnati with my clothes on my back, and I finally got settled into a new place, and you guys will be seeing me very soon.
So, Bob, cover songs you do, you do a lot of covers as well. Tell us some of those you'll be playing, if you play any of them in the set.
Oh God, I just kind of wing it by the seat of my pants. Pretty much as far as classic rock, your usual suspects, acoustic wise, Bobby Dylan, Neil Young, Crosby, Stills and Nash, that kind of stuff. As far as the country side of things, mostly outlaw country, Johnny, Willie, Waylon. That nature, and of course, I have 7 CDs of my own out.
You got plenty of material. Plenty of material. All right, Bill. Let's recap this event. It's scrolling at the bottom. Saturday, February 22nd, Delhi Event Center, 4 to 8 p.m. VIP at 3. Lots of music. Great 16 breweries, local, right?
Yep, local. We've got some special brews from Dogfish Head. They're out of Delaware, but they're owned by Sam Adams, so they'll be coming with Sam Adams. We've got Sun King coming from Indianapolis. Alexandria Brewing is coming all the way from Alexandria, Kentucky. And then everyone else is, it is, like I said, all local. I mean, I can rip off them if you want to hear them real quick. We can bust them out. We've got Sam Adams, Dogfish Head, Ryan Geist, Brink Brewing, Northwood Cider, Alexandria Brewing Company, Sonda Brewing, Municipal Brewing, Hearth, Little Kings and Hootie, Braxton, High Grain, Gilligan's on the Green, Westside Brewing, Esoteric, Sun Kings, and then Sun Cruiser and Surfside. They aren't beers, but they are seltzers. Seltzers, or I should say alcoholic drinks. They will also be there doing tasters. So even if you're not a huge beer fan, we've got some ciders coming. We've got some seltzers and stuff too, just to kind of, cleanse the palate and give you a couple other options. So
perfect. All right, Tiffany, anything you want to add about the Delhi Event Center?
Reach out and have your event here. We have tons of openings, so we're ready to get going.
Brand new facility, folks. Keep that in mind as well, because there's nothing better than that new car smell. So get in there. Get in there. Delhi Event Center, located at 5031 Delhi Pike, Cincinnati address, folks. If you want to check it out and go see Tiffany, she'll give you a tour, I'm sure.
And the event will be inside. But that being said, they do have an outside lawn area that hopefully this summer we'll be doing some live music and maybe even a little trivia. So
there you go.
got to check the whole thing out, indoor, outdoor. It's a great space. So
we open up the bar to the public in the lawn area every weekend. So we will be having live music and, like you said, hopefully some trivia as well.
Spectacular. Sounds like a wonderful facility. Bill, you've done it again with another wonderful event. You always seem to come through with good ones. And Delhi on Tap Saturday, guys, get out there. I had a friend post when I posted I was going to talk to you guys today. He posted on the page that he'll be there and he's going to join you. And I know a bunch of people that are talking about it. It's got a lot of buzz happening in the Cincinnati area. You know what's cool about that too is Cincinnati community supports Cincinnati and the local stuff. So you're doing it, with a lot of local breweries and local musicians and so on. And I think the Cincinnati community always comes together to support those events. And hopefully it'll be a huge one.
Yeah, I had a goal to do, we're doing some special VIP tables. I had a goal to sell 4 of them and we've sold 9. So, we've definitely got a good start to the day and it'll be a good crowd and it'll be just crowded enough that it'll be fun, but it won't be, the proverbial asses to elbows because there is plenty of space to go around. So.
Right. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, we're about out of time. Anything else anybody wants to share today? Bob, you have anything down there you want to share with the masses?
If I could, a little plug for tonight. Speaking of local breweries, tonight I make my debut at Fretboard Brewing in Harrison, Ohio on Main Street from 6 to 9 p.m. As far as coming out and seeing me in general, just go to my website, bobcushing.com, CUSHING.com.
Perfect. Shameless plug for Bob Cushing today, ladies and gentlemen. That's good. I love it, Bob. Great to have you back in town, Bob, as well. I look forward to crossing paths.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Tiffany, thanks for joining us today. I look forward to you some great success there at the Delhi Event Center. And thanks for putting this event on and helping.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right. We appreciate you.
Thanks,
Bill,
Scott.
anything else before we go bye-bye?
That's it. Just remember, it is an indoor event. Plenty of parking. There's a video on the page that shows you where to park and what door to go in. Perfect. And it is the event is on the 2nd floor. There is an elevator. There are stairs. And of course, we encourage rideshare, Uber. Do not drink and drive, please. So it is going to be a fun event. We want it to remain a fun event. We want everyone to get home safely. So Uber, car share, rideshare, bring a designated driver. Designated drivers get a free bag of chips and a free drink. So water, Coke, Diet Coke, whatever you want. So
very good.
Stay safe out there.
Well planned out and sounds like a wonderful event. Again, guys, the inaugural Delhi on Tap, Delhi Event Center, Saturday, 5031 Delhi Pike. Doors VIP at 3. Doors are at 4 for general admission. Join them there. Don't forget to join me tomorrow where we go live at 5 with Who's Playing Out, the best musicians and venues in the tri-state and Who's Playing for the Week, brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro, Ohio. And we'll be back then tomorrow at 5. Until then, get out this weekend to Delhi on Tap and also get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you, everybody. We'll see you next time right here at All Around Town Radio. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.